My Seattle was in a working class neighborhood in the central part of Seattle that was very heterogeneous. My father worked in a variety of jobs, ended up having a job at Boeing, and then went to work for the city as a custodian. My mother was worked from time to time in a chicken processing plant and other things, but finished up her last 18 years or so as a custodian with the Boeing Company in Seattle. Well, we had a large family. I had 5 brothers and a sister and a cousin who grew up with us. So there's a lot of kids and a lot of mouths to feed and a lot of kids to provide for. My father suffered very serious bouts of depression that incapacitated him, as they incapacitated many people. It was mental illness. He was hospitalized a couple of times over long periods of time in state institutions. It basically destroyed his income earning potential. Well, he'd always wanted to have his dream house, but he never could afford to just go and buy one. So he did it bit by bit. And as he earned money, he would buy materials. He built an entire house essentially by himself over a period of 5 or 6 years, and it was quite an achievement. My first job was when I was 8 years old, working in Irving's grocery store, and I worked there for 6 years. My greatest skill I achieved in this time was that I was the world's greatest cutter of ricotta cheese. And I early on decided I'd be a lawyer. I knew we didn't have the money to pay for it, so either I was going to get a scholarship or I wasn't going to go. Indeed, the scariest moment of my life, as I think back, the scariest moment of my life was my first hour sitting in a dorm at Harvard. I mean, here you are sitting with all these rich kids, smart kids, with these incredible backgrounds. Boy, Frank, have you really blown it this time. I like standing out. I like being different. I like being thought of as being good at something. Very, very few things come without hard work. And hard work opens up the possibility of things happening because you are creating the opportunity through your effort.